Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, you can't seem to rid yourself of negative thoughts? That feeling of being stuck in a thought pattern can be frustrating, but it can be overcome with a little self-awareness. In this video, we will be talking about the most common thinking errors that people make and how to detect them. Let's get started. Our brains are capable of being curious, analytical, and perceptive. We absorb a tremendous amount of information from our surroundings that get processed and stored. When we encounter something new, our brains use the existing information to understand it. However, this ability comes with a caveat. Our brains tend to make shortcuts by relying on assumptions, jumping to conclusions, being biased, or labeling things. When our brains make mistakes in processing information, it can lead to faulty reasoning patterns, known as thinking errors. Recognizing and addressing these thinking errors is essential to make informed and objective decisions. Let's start with the first thinking error, which is also known as all or nothing thinking. This is when you see things only in black and white, with no room for gray. Either something is perfect or an utter failure. It can be damaging to your mental health and your relationships. For example, imagine your boss just gave you feedback on your project. They pointed out a few areas where you could improve. If you engage in all or nothing thinking, you might forget about all the areas that you did well in and only focus on the negative. This kind of thinking often leads to feeling defeated or inadequate. The second thinking error is overgeneralization. This happens when we take one negative experience and apply it to everything else in our lives. This leads to an unfair and inaccurate perception of reality. For instance, a person who's insecure might think that because one person didn't find them interesting, that no one could ever find them interesting. These kinds of blanketed statements lead to negative consequences, especially in relationships. The third thinking error is mind reading. This is a type of thinking where we convince ourselves we know what someone is thinking or why they did a particular action. For example, if your friend is not responding to your text messages, you might start doubting yourself. The truth is, they could be busy or simply forgot, but you begin to assume they're upset or don't like you. This could lead to a strain on your friendship if you don't address it. The fourth thinking error is emotional reasoning. This happens when we make judgments based on how we feel instead of facts. It's when we believe something must be true because we feel it. Such as, you might feel anxious about an upcoming presentation. Then, you might convince yourself that you're not good at presenting. Therefore, the whole presentation will be a disaster. This type of thinking is dangerous and often leads to self-sabotage. And that's it. We've covered the most common thinking errors that people make. Remember, detecting them is the first step to overcoming them. Breathe deeply, observe your thoughts, and start breaking free from those thought patterns holding you back from being the best version of yourself. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, share and subscribe to our channel. Follow us on social media for more videos like these.